Obviously, all of us being from South America, two Colombians, two Peruvians, I'm sure we all keep up with the Comnebol qualifiers. Last qualifiers, it was like super interesting, and I thought that like near the end, I believe all four teams were fighting for qualifying spots, in the
Except
very
for
last
Peru,
game.
though.
What do you mean?
Peru
Except,
qualified,
oh, they did? I'm sorry, I didn't notice.
and
Damn.
Peru
Okay.
qualified, and
I had to
and
get you back.
cheating Falcao started telling everybody, "Oh, just tie the game, just tie the game." And Peruvians are so weak-minded that they were like, "Okay, let's just tie the game." But look, you guys are literally 1 point ahead of us, and you guys were on a
Oh,
losing streak because you literally tied your last 3 games, your last 4 games. You tied 3 and you lost 1.
yeah,
Yeah.
because we
So
didn't need to.
yeah, I remember like you guys were about to secure a qualification, but then like Paraguay turned it around in like the last 5 minutes of the game. I
Yeah,
don't know.
that shit,
Yeah.
dude. That pissed me off so bad because
I was so sad.
we had the game, and then literally in the last like 5 minutes, Paraguay scored 2 goals. I was like, what the hell,
Mm.
dude?
And also I remember like there was like a clear chance to secure it and make
Yeah,
it 2-0, and then
yeah,
the
that game,
player
yeah,
doesn't pass it. I forgot. I don't know if the player doesn't pass it or the pass gets intercepted,
yeah.
and
I
then
remember
And
it
the
was
player,
Favre.
counter attack.
I remember
What?
it was Frank Favre who I think he failed to pass. I don't remember exactly. Like you said, it was either he didn't pass it right, it got intercepted, or he failed to pass it. But
I
like
never
it
thought he
was,
was good, Favre. It was.
but it was like right there, bro. Like the game would have been over. We would have been qualified right
And it was
there.
home.
Yeah,
It was
and then
home.
out of nowhere, Paraguay just scores 2 goals. Like I was just like, wow.
that was the
Yeah.
happiest day of my life in 2017 when I saw that.
Well,
That was
okay,
dude.
so
You know when I was happy when Ecuador started beating Argentina 1-0,
Oh
like in the
yeah, I
last
yeah, I
know.
game,
was happy.
and
That was
then
Yeah,
that was
and
happy.
then Messi came through
No,
for Argentina,
and
bro.
you know what's crazy is that Ecuador was so close to qualifying. They
Yeah,
literally
yeah,
had
the
it in the
first four
bag, and
games
then
they won.
Yeah, they were
and
good
then
at the
they
beginning.
lost.
At the
They
beginning, they
collapsed.
started strong.
they won
It's,
four
it's
And
crazy
games
because look,
in a row in the
look,
first.
so, yeah, in the first 4 games they picked up 12 points.
One of them being a win in against Argentina away.
Argentina,
Like they had
yeah,
it, bro.
yeah,
but
and then after that they played. Let's see, match played. So they played 14 games and they only picked up 8 points.
Damn.
So that's crazy. That's horrible.
so Peru,
Um,
just to verify, Peru made it by goals because I see that they're tied with Chile.
yeah, Peru made it
So
by goals.
so they didn't
So
even win it by game. Oh, okay.
so what
So
happened? What happened was that Bolivia, or Peru tied against Bolivia 0-0,
No,
and
they
then
lost
against who?
to
they
Wait,
Bolivia, and then they tied
against who?
against
Against who?
against Bolivia.
at
Wait, who?
home.
What team?
So
What
so
team
it
is
was
that?
Bolivia's home.
Bolivia.
Let me
It
look
was
it up.
at home. It was at
I want to
Oh
see.
altitude.
my god! Bolivia. They
You guys are
ended at
right.
9.
Okay, anyway,
Oh
Yeah.
it
my
doesn't even
god!
matter. You can talk all you want, but Peru made it to the
All right.
finals in the Copa del Rey.
You know what's
I mean,
funny?
I mean,
Copa
Copa
America.
America.
Yo, Bolivia at home, they always beat Argentina. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean it's because they're playing altitude. But
yeah.
anyways, like we're kind of talking about what happened in the past. I wanted us to give our predictions of the upcoming matches and who's gonna win, like who's gonna qualify. Um, so I guess actually let's not give our prediction for the match. Let's just say who we think are gonna qualify.
Starting
Um,
from fifth to first.
yeah, from first to fifth. Okay, so for me,
No, fifth to first.
yeah, no, because first is obvious. Like fifth, that's when it's like a little.
No, we don't know who's first. They could be
Yeah, we don't know
anyone.
who's
I know
first.
damn well who's first, and I'm sure Julian knows
Okay,
who's
so
first.
but
Who?
let's do fifth.
Who?
Let's do
Wait, who's
Brazil.
fifth
first?
to first.
Brazil. No, because
Argentina might be first.
Oh
Nah.
my God, this
I'm
dude!
saying right now. I'm
Dude,
saying
they
right now
have
it's
the best player.
we're doing from first to fifth because
It's
first to
Alright.
fifth.
Sebastian,
it's
be quiet,
it's
man.
proven
First to fifth.
it's proven fact that Argentina always has a hard time qualifying. Like they always have a hard time qualifying to the World Cup. Like in the last decade. Remember when Maradona was a coach in 2007? Like they got destroyed by Bolivia 6-1. Like they always have a hard time qualifying to the World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's I think I go first.
All right,
I'm the
go.
oldest. Let's see. So in first place, you hear I'm calling it now. Peru first place. Calling it right now.
Yo, this guy is funny.
You're hearing it first right now. Remember this day, October 5th, 2020. Peru first place.
You trying to bet, Sebastian?
I never make bets with you. So second place, I have.
No. We all have to give our
Okay.
like all of us are gonna get first. All right. So for me, the one team that's like by far, I feel like last qualifiers, like a lot of these teams were like right at their peak, and this qualifiers we see teams going down. But the team that I feel like still kind of they still went down, but they didn't go down much was Brazil. So Brazil, the 2019 Copa America winners, I'll give them first place. So yeah, who wants to go next, Julian or Jairo?
Jairo.
All right, I'll go next. So I'm speaking it to existence. The first one will be
Oh
Colombia.
my God!
Don't say
Colombia.
It. Let me just go straight to Julian. No, I'm just kidding. Just feel like just go fuck it.
Not Colombia. I mean, but really, like Colombia, they have a good team. They have James Cuadrado. They've been coming in a come up. Like usually, like not the last World Cup, but the cup before that. I don't think they qualified. So
They did.
They did.
They qualified to 2000. No. They didn't qualify to 2010, but they qualified to 2014.
That's what I'm saying. The previous one, the 2 years or 8 years before that, they didn't qualify or something like that. So I think they're on the come up. I think they're gonna be first because we're the best. Go ahead, Julian.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Finally, a rational Colombian. Let's see his prediction.
Brazil, obviously. I mean, Brazil is just one level ahead of every team in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So
So
second place, Sebastian. Do you want to maintain the order?
So just to sidetrack a little, this guy Jairo mentioned Cuadrado, a guy who plays at left back at Juve. I don't understand how that makes sense. How the best player at Colombia is a left back. Plus Falcao is like trash now. I'm pretty sure I'm better than Falcao now. So like there's no point of him being there. And James is old. I don't think he's gonna have the same.
29, right?
Yeah, he's 29.
That's young.
And like,
so.
from second place, I say Brazil.
Okay. For me, second place, I feel like it's I'll give it to Uruguay, to be honest, because Uruguay, Luis Suarez and Cavani are getting old, and they're on the decline, but they're getting a lot of new players out there, and like that defender from Barcelona that played in this past game against Sevilla. Do you guys know who I'm talking about?
Who plays for Sevilla?
No, sorry. He played for Barcelona and he played against Sevilla. This past game, like he was really good. Yeah, the Uruguayan. He's like 20 years old or 21 years old. But he was really good, and he actually impressed me a lot. Godin's getting old. The goalkeeper, I forgot what his name is. Cáceres? No, not Cáceres. That's the defender. I forgot.
What other Uruguayan's good? Y'all seen him play?
Who? I think you broke up a little.
Viñas. From América de México. Pretty.
Oh fuck no, bro. Well, come on, we're talking about Europe. No, I'm just kidding.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't really watch the Mexican League, to be honest.
All right. Who's next? What was your prediction?
I say Uruguay.
Oh, you're right. All right, I'll go next.
Oh, his name is my bad, Jairo. His name is Ronald 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 Araujo. I don't know. I can't speak right now.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Araujo.
that's the defender for Barcelona.
Yeah, he's 21 years old.
Yeah,
Wait, what's his name?
Ronald.
Ronald Araujo.
Ronald Araujo. Oh, okay. So, second for me, is gonna be Brazil. I think they're still a good team. Brazil will always be Brazil, and they have Neymar, so Brazil second.
Oh, by the way,
Okay.
that Uruguayan player has yet to make a first team appearance for
What
Uruguay.
do you mean for Uruguay? Yeah.
He
He's
has. He
young,
has.
but
He's
I
only. He's
mean,
21.
and he's fighting for a place with Jimenez and Budin, so it's kind of understandable. But all right, Julian, I think you're on mute
Second
again.
place for me.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. I can hear you.
Or I'm mute.
No, you're good. You're good.
Second place for me, I'm gonna go with. Let's see. Yeah, I'll probably say Uruguay because they always make a top three. It don't matter if they right now they got a good combination of the experienced players and the young players coming in, so they're gonna be a top
Also,
team.
like, one thing we have to take account of is that the coach, he's, I don't know if he's still the coach of Uruguay, but I believe he was dealing with Parkinson's disease, right?
Yeah,
Or
yeah. I think
something. Yeah.
he's the coach. That dude's been coaching Uruguay for like decades, man. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Oscar
Tavares.
Tavares. Yeah,
Yeah.
since 2006, he's been the coach.
For
Yeah.
14 years.
Damn.
No, but he was also the coach. My bad. He was also the coach from 1988 to 1990 in Uruguay,
Okay. Wow. So he's been there for a minute.
and then he left for 16 years, and then he came back.
Okay. Hyro, you already said Brazil, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
second.
And Julian said Uruguay. Okay, so third, um, Fashion. Who's your third pick?
My third is Uruguay.
Okay. So for me, third, I actually give it to Colombia. To be honest, Colombia, they have, I don't know, like, because I don't know much of their young players. Um, but I do know they had some players coming out that were good. Helmet's still good. I always liked Cuadrado, but they're both getting kind of old, especially Cuadrado. I think he's like 30 something now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeti Mina, he's tall, so he's gonna get like a lot of corner goals, lot of header goals, especially with James Rodriguez. Sanchez is good. The goalkeeper, Ospina's kind of trash to be honest. But besides that, they seem like they have a pretty solid squad, so I'll give them third. All right, so Hyro. Oh, Hyro, fuck. Wait up. Give me a second. I think he might have. Yeah.
All right. So, third, right?
Yeah.
I think third is gonna be. I think Argentina will be third. I think this is gonna be Argentina's year that they finally actually do something in the international. I think Messi's finally gonna like wake up because he's getting old and stuff. And I think that Barca transfer hit him. So I think he's gonna wake up. So I think Argentina is gonna be third, close to second.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a little nationalistic. I'm gonna put Colombia third.
Yes, sir.
They
Finally.
have they have honestly. We have we have a really good team this year. I mean, yes, some players are really old now, but I think they're more experienced now than they were before. Like they're probably even better now than they were before. Cuadrado, even though of his age, he's still a starter at Juve with all that
Mhm.
competition.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's competing against
James is
Danilo, but yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, but now they have him playing left back too, so he's taking Alexandro's spot too.
Yeah.
They have
Oh
him,
really? Oh yeah, yeah. I saw that.
yeah,
He did play
And he could actually
and
take Arias' spot because I don't really like Arias. Arias,
yeah,
I don't really like him like that.
The
Um,
guy's
but
a racist.
and FYI, we
what?
got cheated. We got cheated on the World Cup this
Didn't
past
that.
World
didn't
Cup
Oh,
Arias
against
okay.
do that
England.
thing with the Chinese
Against
eyes,
England.
the Asian eyes?
Against. What are you doing?
Yeah, that bro. The penalty. Even Harry Kane said that he didn't think it was a PK. Like the
And not
dude
only,
got fouled.
yeah, not only that, but we scored a goal and it didn't count it, bro, because they weren't ready. Like really, bro. Like we
Yeah.
scored a goal in this. Like we got cheated just because we're Latin American and we're not freaking white and stuff like that. We got cheated. We should have been in the semifinals, bro.
I think you guys lost because y'all are trash.
Oh my
Wait,
god, dude, this guy doesn't.
we honestly lost because of the PKs at the end. But anyways, we have a pretty
Okay.
good. There's pretty. There's some young players also that are pretty good. I'm kind of bummed that on Juan Quintero, who's one of my favorite midfielders.
He's a beast,
He's
bro.
but he's making a move to China from River Plate. So the coach not even calling. He didn't even call him for this for this upcoming
Really?
qualifiers. Yeah, he didn't even get called
Wow.
up.
There goes that guy's career.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
He literally said he's doing it for the money. Like, come on, man.
yeah,
Like he
he's
had
That
doing
go,
offers
it.
that,
from Europe too, but he had offers from Europe, but he decides to go to China. Like it doesn't make sense to me.
that guy's joining
Um,
Oscar.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, Colombia third.
Okay. So Sebastian, who do you have fourth?
For fourth, I have fourth. I have Argentina.
Okay. Yeah, for me, I would say I also agree, and I have Argentina as fourth. I think that I actually think that the coronavirus will help them out because of, especially when they play home games, they like their fans kind of turn against them. Um, and like that kind of messes with their confidence. Um,
Mentality.
yeah, like I don't know if Icardi's gonna get called up. I mean their defense isn't like they're not producing much star defenders. The goalkeeper still is the same. Really the only good players is the player from Inter. I forgot what his name is. He's
Lautaro Martinez.
yeah. Lautaro Martinez and Dybala, but he kind of
He can't play with
he's had
Messi.
issues.
He can't play
Yeah,
with
yeah, he
Messi.
can't play
The
with
Bala
Messi.
can't play with Messi, and Argentina doesn't have any good midfielders anymore. Sergio
Yeah,
Aguero is trash in Argentina. There's no point of
He's
even
not.
bringing him
He's
up.
not. Sergio Aguero's not a. Sergio Aguero's not a midfielder.
I
yeah,
know,
but he's
but he's
someone
like
striker, like just role players.
they don't have any strikers. They only have the guy that plays in Benevento, I think his name is, but he's a decent striker. And then they have Agüero, and they don't call
Messi
up.
can play striker.
Messi's
Who?
33 years old. There's no way that he can play a striker. In South America, where the intensity
What?
is
He's the
is
best player in the world still, bro.
dude, he's playing number 9 right now in Barcelona, and it's not working out. Messi needs to grab. Messi's the one that needs to have the ball and make the plays, because if he doesn't grab the ball, he always goes down to try to get the ball. The forwards are the ones that are the one strikers are the ones that get the ball the least.
Yeah, that is true. He does drop down a lot and try to kind of carry the ball to striking. To like the
And
strikers.
in Argentina, the way they play counterattacking football. So like
Hmm.
and Argentinians are the dirtiest players in South America. So like it's just like it's not gonna work out.
Who's the coach now for Argentina? Do you guys know?
It's some guy that's like the same age as Julian.
Okay. So he's
That dude's
pretty
super
young.
young.
Um.
Where
All
for?
right. So yeah. So I have Argentina as fourth, but I think that I don't know, to be honest. Like I have Argentina as fourth, but they can honestly go like that's the highest I have it. I think they have potential even going down. But yeah. Hyro, who do you have for fourth?
Fourth, I got Chile. Chile is
Chile. This
they're
stupid.
like they're not. Yeah, Chile,
Wait,
like they don't have
why
like
Chile?
any,
The
they don't
their
have like
best
star
players.
players like that anymore, like that, except for like Vidal and stuff like that. But they just, I mean, I don't know if you guys forgot, but a couple years back, they won the Copa America, bro. Like they beat, I
I
think
know, but that was a
Argentina.
couple
So I mean,
years
they're not
back.
bad. They always run. They keep running. They don't stop running, bro. Like when they play against
But
Colombia, they never stop running. So
Who do you think
I
beats
you have to
have
take in
Chile as
consideration.
fourth. I think they're gonna be surprised because they got cheated last. Well, they didn't get cheated, but they didn't make it to the World Cup. So I
This
think they're gonna
guy.
definitely try this year.
wait. I have to tell you
So
something.
Chile fourth.
Do you know why they didn't make it to the World Cup?
What happened?
Because all right, so like it
Yo,
has to do with the game against Bolivia. They so Bolivia they
can you
brought
hear
a
me?
couple players. Yeah, sorry, I can't hear you.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry.
I think Hyro doesn't hear. That's why he probably left. He's probably gonna try to come back in a minute. Um, so the reason there's no point in me even explaining this because he's not even freaking. Yeah. All right, he's back. Um, so the I was asking you, do you know why Chile didn't make it to the World Cup?
Because Peru made more goals.
No. The reason why Chile didn't make it to the World Cup is because they played Bolivia, and Bolivia had a couple players that weren't like they weren't. I don't think they had like citizenship to play for Bolivia, or like they
Yeah,
didn't have the right qualifications to play for Bolivia.
and
So
Bolivia beat Chile. So they
no.
feel
Bolivia tied
and
against Chile and they beat Peru.
oh, okay, that's right.
So
Confirmation right
and
there.
like
Like
yeah, they were both like they tied against Chile. I mean yeah, they tied against Chile in Chile's home and they beat Peru in Peru's home. I mean and Bolivia's home. So with those 3 points that Peru won, those 3 points and like Chile fought for because Peru didn't even like Peru were supposed to be done for the qualifiers. Like they were second to last. Um,
And then
like
Chile found out about the ineligible player, and they filed a complaint with Comnebol. And then Comnebol was like, "Okay, yeah, you guys are right. So we're gonna give Peru 3 points, and we're gonna give Chile 3 points." And
two
then
points. They're gonna give Chile 2 points.
yeah, they're gonna give Chile 2 points because they tied the game, and then we're gonna give Peru 3 points because they lost the game when they fielded a player that wasn't eligible to play at Bolivia at that time. So when that happened, Peru like jump started their campaign, and they went and they at the end of the day they in the last they were the last team to qualify for the World Cup.
so they
Yeah.
were just giving points away to Peru. No wonder you guys made it.
But yeah.
Interesting.
All right. So yeah, that was your fourth. Julian, who's your fourth?
Argentina, just because even if they have a bad qualifier, they always make it. So
Okay.
yep.
And then fifth, Sebastian, who do you have for fifth?
Fifth is going to be a surprise. This is from my sources that I've gathered in South America. I've
I know who
come
you're
to the
gonna say.
conclusion, and I can't get this team out of my mind. It just keeps up coming up in my reports after crunching all the numbers. I am calling it right now, October 5th, Venezuela,
Venezuela.
fifth
I knew
place.
it.
And you might be
Yeah.
thinking, where's Colombia? Where is Colombia? Colombia is not in my top five. And I was just joking around. I obviously don't. I obviously know that Peru's not gonna come in first place. I'm thinking Peru's gonna come in third, and Brazil in first,
He said
and
third, bro.
Uruguay in second. But Colombia is gonna be in the same place where Falcao is,
Okay, so where are we? Fifth?
Yeah. Fifth. All
in the
right. Well, no,
trash.
it's
Okay.
it's uh it's my turn. So for fifth place, like I think the three teams that are that honestly fighting for it is Peru. Not Uruguay. Peru, Venezuela, and Chile, and potentially even Paraguay. To be honest, because they always they're always there.
Mhm.
So that's actually 14. Like that's a lot. Um, Peru, like a lot of their star players, they just kind of went to like play for bad leagues. There was a player that just signed for Newcastle, and last season a proven player signed for Manchester City. So that's pretty good. But Guerrero, he's old, and
Yeah,
he's
they
still
got to get
really
younger
good.
players. They got to get some younger players because, again, like you said, that guy Guerrero, he's old, bro. He's like
Yeah,
he played there for
he's
like
old, and he's injured for a while.
yeah,
Ruiz Diaz, he's like super short, and like he doesn't have the same like presence in the box as Guerrero. But he's doing well in MLS. That's the problem. Like a lot of the players went to MLS.
I think a
So
lot of South American talent is like a new spot is going to be MLS just because it offers a way better life, a way better
mhm.
living conditions than they do in South America and Mexico. So I mean that's good
Yeah,
for
that's true.
MLS, but it's also like hopefully the leagues get more competitive. But
Yeah,
I mean look what happened in Atlanta United. What's that dude that just got signed
Amarol.
to?
Oh,
No,
never mind.
he's from
No,
Argentina. He was like the best player for River Plate. Forget his name.
I don't know, but
Oh yeah.
I think he went to Inter Miami, right, or something like that.
No, the guy from he was the best player in the Confederation Cup when I'm sorry in the
Copa Libertadores.
yeah Copa Libertadores and when they beat Boca Junior, I forget his name, the
Pity
Argentinian.
Martinez.
What was his name?
Pity Martinez.
Yeah, yeah. He looked like he was the best player in River Plate, and he went to Atlanta United and he failed at Atlanta United. So like like it's and now he's in I think a team in Dubai.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well,
So like
anyways,
it's
yeah. Sorry, what were we gonna say?
that just South American is going to become a common factor for South Americans to go to United States.
No, but let's see. All right. Yeah, but still, I feel like Peru. I'm gonna just be like nationalistic, and I'll put Peru for fifth place because they always play like so good, but they always have a issue scoring those goals. So I'm gonna put Peru for fifth, but I think Venezuela sixth, Paraguay seventh, and I'll put Chile eighth because their players they're just not getting new players. But yeah. Hyro, who do you have for fifth?
Okay. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we're here.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
So for fifth, I have for fifth is a toss up between like Ecuador, Paraguay, Peru, or Uruguay for me. It just depends, you never know. Just like we didn't expect Peru to make it last World Cup, but they made it luckily. So again, it's a toss up. The one I think that's gonna make it would be Uruguay. Um,
Wait, who do you?
I, well, top
I
five,
thought.
right?
Yeah, yeah. Who do you have for? Oh, wait. I thought you were choice Uruguay.
No. I didn't have Uruguay in my.
Who's your
I
top
had
five?
Chile. I had Chile
Oh,
fourth.
Chile. Yeah.
I had Chile fourth, Argentina, Brazil, and Colombia. I still think Colombia's gonna go first because
Oh,
you
okay.
know.
Well, that's not happening.
this man's predictions went out the window as soon as he said Colombia was going first. So I can't expect him to say anything else that won't surprise me.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, those are my predictions.
I think Julian left for a second. But Julian, you here? All
Hey,
right. Let's go.
just a quick question while we wait for Julian to come back. Who do you think? Because I'm going by Copa America predictions. So like, uh, I'm going by how the last thing that South American countries did. So if Copa America was this year, if it originally was, do you think who do you think would win? And who do you think? Who do you think will be in the final for
In the
series? Higher,
final,
don't.
Yeah.
um,
Wait. Is Julian back? Never mind. All right. You can go.
for finals, Man, I don't even know. I think finals would be Argentina, Brazil.
Oh my god.
This dude right here.
What? Copa America finals? Are you kidding me?
Dude,
So
all
okay,
right. All right. Who did
wait.
Argentina lose to in the Copa America?
You said what?
They lost to Brazil. Okay, yeah, but still, like Argentina, like Messi's not winning anything with Argentina. I think that's we can already just agree on that. Like Argentina is too much for Messi to handle. Like he's used to fans like being
But
obsessed with him, and then like all right, so like I've heard this analysis like Argentina
Argentina was a finalist in the Copa America a couple years
they
back.
weren't. Yeah, 2007. No, okay,
Diego,
2015.
can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah, we hear you. We hear.
Let me just make
Like,
top
this.
five,
My
bro.
phone's about to die.
Yeah,
all right,
mine
yeah,
too,
let's go.
bro.
Yeah, we're
Let
gonna
me.
finish it anyways.
So for fifth place before it dies, because I'm at 1% now. It's gonna be like I would
That
like
doesn't
Peru to.
retard it.
It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be between Peru and Ecuador. I don't think Chile. There
Ecuador.
other
What the fuck?
yeah, because
Go
Ecuador
ahead and
has
mute Julian. Go ahead and mute him.
no. It's because Ecuador has a lot of young, good talent. If
Ecuador is good, bro.
they they won the last two Americanos Sub-20. They won it.
Yeah.
And I mean, they have a lot of good young talent coming up. And if you look at, for example, Libertadores, like the Ecuadorian teams are like fucking like I'm sorry, but they're doing pretty good too.
Yeah,
Um,
Ecuador was like first in qualifiers, like the first
Yeah, in the
portion.
first four games. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Hey
then
Julian, quick question before your phone dies. If the Copa America was this summer, like it was supposed to be, who would have been in the final?
this summer, Colombia, Brazil.
Okay, all right. Go ahead and turn off your phone.
Okay, guys. Well, I guess we'll save the discussion about Mexico for next
Yeah.
week.
We were only doing that to satify the
yeah,
Mexican
bro.
audience, and that was Marco, who probably has the same who's Mexico. He's probably in Mexico right now. That's why his Wi-Fi is so trash.
But
Yeah.
okay, guys. Thanks for coming on. I know I kind of switched the time. Next week, honestly, I might do it
Do it
Tuesday.
earlier, bro. Earlier, but
Yeah, earlier. I bet. Yeah, because I have to go somewhere on next Monday. But
All
I bet.
right.
all right,
All right,
bro.
take care, guys. Stay safe.